I'm a celebrity. Yeah. Oh my
Don't fuck with me, Finn. Train me again, Finn, and I'll cut out your tongue. And when I tell him what you've been up to behind his back.
You listen to me, Deirdre. You'll get that money. But if you try and ruin my honeymoon,
You'll what?
I'll tell Maria. Passport office told me to come to see them about my application. He framed me. You lot didn't want to know about that evil bastard Lucas. But I'm telling you, I never signed that form.
Oh, there you are, all stuck down here on your lonesome. I've brought your favourite rock cakes. Well, they're butterfly cakes, but they've hardened. Those old gnashers, they hardly stay in nowadays. Oh, trust you to like those rock cakes. They're the worst ones for your teeth. What would your mother have said? She were a funny one, weren't she? The neighbours have all been good, keeping their strength up. I've sorted out that woman at the town hall. She won't be complaining about my shortbread being mouldy anymore, that's for sure. She was a nice woman, but she was just dead set against homemade cooking. Always fussing, she was. Never mind, she's at peace now. Oh dear, you're looking a bit moist. The temperature must have risen again. That'll be that darn oven upstairs. The same one you got for our anniversary way back. Been good to us though, that oven. Remember Mrs. Jefferson from the farm gave that to us for just £15 back in the day. Oh dear, you're perspiring. I'll have to put you back in. There we go. I wouldn't want you falling out like last summer. All those flies were having a darn field day. Carmel, friggin' Thornton Heath. Yeah, my legs and arms got the worst of it. I'm in agony, especially at night. It's nice to have a few drinks just to ease the pain, you know. No, I'm not telling the police anything. I want a Chinese. Well, come on, look up and come over. I'm hungry. Do it, Luton, or I'll chop it off. Right, I'm putting you to rest. I want all of your crap out the way, Kathy. Oh, sod off. I got your number. Sorry, Pat. I'm sorry. Oh my God! Squirrels again. That's all I need. I thought Rent-a-Kill Man had come and sorted it. Oh my God, what the bleeding hell is that? Oh, I'll have to call him. That's not right. Seen my dog, Ducky?
No, sorry.
Dear, you look terrible. Now, what in God's name has happened?
I'll be okay. You mentioned your dog?
We must have snuck out the back door had it open. It was getting a bit hot in there in the kitchen. What you need is a nice cuppa and a slice of my brambly apple slices. Hi there, it's a lovely day, isn't it? Oh, you look terrible. Pregnant? Has he run off? No, dear, she's fine. She's popping over to mine for some tea and one of my brambles. Lost something, Esther? No, I've got me day off from the shop. Why don't we all pop over for mine for tea and a sandwich?
That would be nice, Mrs. Wilson.
Oh dear, do you prefer freshly homemade cakes or cake from that store, Duck? And did your Tommy like those cakes I sent over? Yeah, he loved them. Thanks, Mrs. Butterworth. Oh, come on, dear. You've got us both fussing over you now.
It's very kind. I don't know who to turn to.
Oh, come on, love. Let's get together for a chat. I've got squirrels in the loft. I'd better get those cakes out the oven. I'll leave you two alone for a bit. Now, where is he? That little terror. But I thought we were all doing tea. Oh, what a bleeding cheek. So what have you got on that beach? What did she do to you all those years ago? She took part of me. I was only 13 at the time and she took my childhood away. She promised me a nice home to live in England, but as soon as she got me here, she sold me to all those old men in a massage parlour. Well, did you know about her father and what he put her through all those years ago? No, forget that. That's not enough. Well, what about Consuela, Carmel's sister, born out of wedlock, silenced and sent away by their father?
I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big splendor, good looking. I've always been a coquette. It all started in my late teens after my father sent me away. They didn't want me to shame the family name. They all stuck by each other to keep father safe. He's dead now, but she's still very much alive. No one gets to my age without an addiction to take away the pain I'd come accustomed to. I knew eventually I would track her down. I knew what she was like, so I knew where to look. I worked for all the top strip clubs in the city. Finally, at Symrome X, the 5th nightclub I stripped at, I met Harry, a previous bodyguard of Carmel's, and I hit the jackpot. This was Carmel's illegal, disgusting den where she made money on underage girls just to line her pockets. I became his topless burlesque mistress, a.k.a. Estrella. In my opinion, I was the queen of Symrome X. I was the only talent in this dirty, rat-infested hellhole, and he wanted so badly to hold on to me, not just because I was his money machine. Harry was slowly falling in love with me.
I've got to hand it to you, Harry. She's the hottest thing I've seen in the area for quite a few years. And those legs are out of this world. You just make sure that everyone knows that she's my property.
He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you had been there, if you had seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Pop 6 quid. lip checks.
It's liquid ethanol. All the girls are on it. It goes straight into the bloodstream. That's what keeps them here.
Sometimes I thought I was in total control with Harry, when the drugs were at their best. Other times, most of the time, when I sat in that pit of a dressing room and I took the 5 faces of grease paint off, my childhood all came flooding back to me. Father sent me away because he went with my mother, my goddamn whore of a mother. She gave him what I give to men. Mother gave me that gift. She made me an entertainer. For that, Mommy dear, I'll never be able to thank you enough. I was out for all the wealth and security that she got from Daddy's inheritance. A few years back, I tried to track her down. She always had my letters returned and was always changing address. And then, when I later began to get a bit too close, that was when the death threats started.
Get your tits out, love. Come on, another flash. Flush your jugs. Come on, another flash.
Oh, cock off!
You don't have to. She's one of your girls at the massage parlour. She's Harry's whore. Madame Estrella? Real name, Consuela. It seems she knew how to find you first. And she's after Carmel too. Fantastic. I wonder what else she has got on her. That bitch will wish she never sold me as one of her whores. Oh, Maria, you scared the life out of me. Not bad for 42. I must tied up me monster, though, and me legs are still healing after being a burns victim. What's that? It's my suitcase. I've got bailiffs. I'm on a sleepover. You made me look like a right lemon sat at home for hours. I'm starving. And as for being thirsty, me mouth's as dry as a dusty slipper. I won't tolerate all this from a silly man like you. Sorry, Maria, I was onto it. Oh, get going. I'll wait in the office and I'll pop my feet up. Tell them I want extra king prawns, Kung Po Pro. You know the one. And a bottle of Shiraz. Oh, no. It's always going off. Hello? Oh, Sam. I thought Janet was... Is Janet there? Oh, well, you know, she's been trying it on with me, don't you? She has. She's a les. She is. She loves a bit. Well, I've got the cream. I've been putting it on my legs. No, I don't want to see Dr. Thompson. He's doing my head in. No, I don't need to see anyone.